welcome back to another vlog, another weekend in my life in New York City. So right now it is Friday and I've just been doing a little bit of work this morning and I got ready. I'm just getting my bag together because I actually wanted to do some work outside of my apartment today, hopefully at a little coffee shop. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna put a cute little sweater on and, you know, do my hair and everything. Just because I feel like sometimes it's good to get out of the house, and on a Friday tends to be like a good day to actually do that, just because generally I have fewer meetings on Fridays and there's less going on, so I have more just like thoughtful work to do, like writing long things and stuff like that. So today's a good day to just do some work from a coffee shop. And it is, I just checked my phone, it is 18 degrees outside, so it's below freezing. It's very cold. So I have this big comfy light pink sweater on. I think I got this at ZARA. I definitely did. And then underneath that I have a thermal layer from Uniqlo, and I find that thermals are so helpful during this time of year when it's really cold, to just have that extra layer keeping you warm. But it is definitely a hat and gloves day, so I'm going to just get all bundled up in my coat and head out into the day. Here's my bag here that I'm just throwing together. Just put in a couple of things: hand sanitizer, wallet, lipstick, some masks, and I'm just gonna throw my laptop in and head over.
My pillowcase out of caught all the dreams you had this night. You lingering everywhere, and the thought of you at night. Will you be coming back and throw small pebbles at my window? I would wake up and smile instead of being trapped in limbo. I'm up for it and down for everything that you say. I cannot break loose from wanting you this bad, captivated like mad. You're a drug through my veins, like my body can take, You're so addictive, I'm going insane. Must have you all the time, all the time. I can't escape this rush I'm in. How did I get trapped into paradise? A breath of you triggered me, got me weak down to my knees. A mystery in your eyes that is deeper than the sea. I wonder when I got lost, walked too far in the
Alright, so I just left Felix Roasting Co. That's where I did work for about 3 or 4 hours, so I got a lot done, and I felt like I was actually a lot more productive doing work in a coffee shop than I am at home because there's fewer distractions. But yeah, it was really nice in there. A lot of other people doing the same exact thing, just, you know, working remotely with their laptops. But yeah, so I got so much work done. I was just sitting there staring at my emails. Nothing else was coming in. I'm all caught up, so I'm like, I'm gonna walk around SoHo a little bit, go into a few shops, just window shop. I don't need to buy anything, but I just want to look, and then I'll just come back to my apartment and finish doing work there later.
must have you all the time, all the time. I can't escape this rush I'm in. How did I get trapped into paradise? I get to have all of you all the time.
Okay, so I'm home now and I'm sitting on my couch and I really kind of feel like today was a good day and I need to force myself to get out of my apartment more and do work in a coffee shop. But so now it is 5:43 p.m. and I'm done with work now. I've closed my laptop. I'm done for the weekend, so it's officially the weekend. And I'm getting ready for dinner, so I'm going out to dinner I'm going out to dinner tonight, and I'm going out with Lyle and his friend Gian and his girlfriend. So it's gonna be the four of us. So basically, kind of like a double date, I guess. And we were trying to figure out where we were going to go to get dinner because this was decided day of. And in New York City, if you decide you want to go to a restaurant day of and you don't have a reservation, it's not gonna happen, pretty much. So you're not gonna be able to go anywhere you actually would want to go. So the friend's girlfriend is a member of New York sports clubs, or no, not New York sports club, that's a gym. New York Athletic Club, I think. New York Athletic Club. And she said that we could have dinner there, and I had no idea that they had a restaurant. I'm really not familiar with New York Athletic Club at all, but apparently it's on Central Park South. And she was like, do you guys want to go here? Because apparently she's a member. And we're like, yeah, sure. So I was trying to look it up to look at the menu, because I always like to look at the menu ahead of time. And I found that there is a dress code. So let me just read this to you, what the dress code is. It's not crazy, but I usually don't go to places with a dress code, so I kind of am like excited to get dressed up. So it says, ladies, permitted attire refers to business suits. So, okay, yeah. Okay. Ladies, permitted attire refers to business suits, tailored pant or skirt ensembles, and dresses. Spandex, open midriffs, halter tops, leggings, denim, and extremely short hemlines more than 3 inches above the knee. Whoa, more than 3 inches above the knee are not permitted. Okay, that cuts out a big chunk of my wardrobe because I love short skirts. I love my mini skirts. More than 3 inches above the knee. Dang. Alright, well, alright. Jeans, t-shirts, sneakers, and flip-flops are prohibited. The City House of the New York Athletic Club is an elegant, formal building in the grand tradition of New York City. When visiting City House, members and guests will be expected to dress at all times in a refined and appropriate manner. Jeez. On New York. I don't know if you can hear the beeping outside. Someone's honking their horn. Attire with rips, frays, or tears, or that displays language, motifs, or insignias that may be deemed offensive are not permitted. Attire and personal appearance shall be in good taste and mindful of the club's traditional atmosphere. Excessively revealing clothing which might be offensive to other members or guests is not permitted. The club strives for a refined and elegant appearance at all times. Members are required to ensure their guests comply with the club's dress code. And then it goes on to talk about outerwear. So outer coats, raincoats, hats, umbrellas, backpacks, or other baggage must be checked in the lobby, check room, locker room, or other check facility. Blah, blah, blah. And then it talks about men's attire. Okay, footwear must be dressy or appropriate. Recreational casual. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get dressed up. So basically, I texted Lyle and I sent him the link to this. I was like, is this where we're going? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, dress code and all? And then he texted them and he was like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. And he goes, don't go crazy. I'm like, crazy? Me? But yeah, he's like, be warm and have comfortable shoes. I'm like, overrated. But I have to wear nice formal shoes. Dang, I didn't know. Sorry, my camera died just as I was having a realization moment. But I was thinking I could actually wear my Chanel shoes. Or maybe my Louis Vuittons. Okay, I'm gonna clean my apartment. I've got some dishes to do. I need to tidy up, make my bed, and then let's have a little fashion show. read the dress code, and it basically said that for women you have to wear like a tailored pant or skirt suit or a dress, and that you can't have a skirt more than 3 inches above your knees. So I don't own a tailored skirt. Like, I don't own like a pantsuit or like a skirt suit, but I do have a lot of dresses. So this is a dress that I have. It's a little bit more businessy, I guess. The only thing is that there is a little slit here that goes up definitely more than 3 inches above the knee. But without that on its own, it is like, you know, at the knee. I just don't fully feel comfortable in this, and it's a little bit tight on me. This was my interview dress for Miss New Hampshire. So, and at that time when I was competing for Miss New Hampshire, I was like much more in shape than I am now. And so it is just a little bit tight, and I'm just kind of feeling like I don't want to be uncomfortable when I'm eating dinner, you know, when something's too tight. So, but what do we think about this? This dress I love. This is from Bash Paris, and I love it. I feel like this would be acceptable because of the length, although I don't think it would be acceptable from the back, because the back is completely open like this. Like, you cannot wear a bra with this, which is fine, I guess, but like, I just don't think that the back would be appropriate enough. And also it's cut out from the sides like this, so it's a little scandalous. If it didn't have those cutouts, I feel like a floor length kind of dress like this with this just sort of sophisticated, just normal kind of pattern on it would have been good. But because of the cutouts, sadly I can't do it. So this dress I got, gosh, probably like 4 or maybe 5 years ago now at this point. I really don't wear this color that much anymore. It's black. Yeah, it's pretty much black. I always thought it was like just a really dark navy, which it might be, but anyways. It's a black long sleeve dress, and I would belt it because it's a looser fit, just to give it a waist. The only thing is, I think that's more than 3 inches above the knee. I probably would have to wear tights with it, and if I did, I would have to go against like my entire like belief system of the black tights situation, which if you didn't see my video, my Thursday video I just put up, then go watch it, and where I'm talking about tights. But yeah, I feel like this would be acceptable if it weren't for the length, and because it's a little bit short, I feel like I would have to wear a pair of black tights to blend in with it. So I don't think, yeah, I did this up. This isn't my favorite option, but it could pass if I absolutely had to make it pass, you know? Alright, this dress I absolutely love, and this has been hanging on my garment rack, and I've been waiting for a chance to wear it. I just love the kind of like white blouse underneath. It's sewed on to this kind of black shift dress with the built-in belt. My only thing is that I feel like it's technically too short. I'm gonna get out my ruler. I have a pink ruler. All my tools are pink. Okay, I feel like I'm in like school or something. Okay, hold on. It's 4 inches. Dang. It's 4 inches above the knee. Dang it. Alright, so I tried on this skirt, too short. I also tried on this skirt, also too short. And then I have this skirt, and this skirt is kind of similar to this skirt, although it's a little bit longer. Let's see. Actually, it's about the same length. Let's see here. That's pretty much the same length. So either I might do this skirt with this top or this skirt with this top. And both of these are 4 inches above the knee, and the rule is technically 3 inches. So I'm just gonna have to cross my fingers, hope that they don't literally go up to me with a measuring stick, which I doubt that they would, because that would be like literally crazy. But yeah, we'll see, I guess. So I'm thinking of this. This is just a button-up top from ZARA, and then this skirt is also, I don't even remember. I've had this skirt for so long. It's like a gray plaid. So I could wear this, and if I did, for shoes, I would probably do these ones. These are from Sezane. They're closed-toed with a little mini heel and an ankle strap, so they're really unoffensive and they go with everything. They are a brown leather. A really nice shoe, actually. So that looks like that. I think that's pretty cute, actually. And then now I just need to figure out my hair, the rest of my makeup, and then my outerwear into my bag. So I already curled my hair this morning, and I don't feel like I need to recurl it. I think I'm just going to brush through it with a comb. A wide tooth comb like this doesn't get rid of the curls, it just kind of, you know, neatens them up a little bit. Versus a brush would like rip out the curls. I'm just going to touch up my makeup from this morning. So starting with concealer and a little brush, just, you know, going over some little spots. I'm going to use my little Chanel compact. So this is actually a powder. It's the Le Beige in medium light. And this is like a really light bronzer, like the lightest bronzer. So I feel like it's the least offensive and it makes me look the least like muddy. Love that little compact. Done. I'm texting Lyle to see if he can come meet me here instead of me meeting him at his apartment before we leave, because I need some extra time to get ready and I'm gonna be in heels. I just steamed this shirt on this hanger, that's why that's there. For highlighter, I'm also using my Chanel. I just love Chanel. Chanel and Dior Beauty are like my favorites. LeBlanc. I love this. This is a liquid, very light, pearly pink highlighter, and you just squeeze a little bit off the top. And then I just use my finger to very lightly dab it on, and I'm gonna put this, try to hit the spotlight. If you can see that, it's like a natural kind of beautiful glow. Alright, so Lyle's actually gonna come. He's gonna be here in 10 minutes, so I have less than that to get ready. So I'm just going to go with my tried and true NARS Orgasm blush. Wipe over my eyeliner one more time. I use this Dior Backstage palette. This is in the cool tones, and this one in the bottom right corner is a eyeliner, technically. And I know you're not supposed to do this, but because I already have mascara on, but I'm just going to do it and reapply my mascara. This is the Too Faced. Okay, and then before I apply my lipstick, I'm going to brush my teeth. Right, teeth brushed. And then lastly, for lipstick, I'm going to just apply my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, the Pillow Talk one. I have a lot of lipsticks that I could do, but that was the lip liner. Where's the actual lipstick? Alright, now before I put my jewelry on, I'm going to spray my perfume, because that way I don't ruin my jewelry. The perfume I like to wear, by the way, is called Mon Paris from YSL. Monica Vinegar. Earrings, I'm going to do these ones from Majuri. They are a little pearl with just kind of like a drop down hoop, like that. These rings that I always wear, these are also from Majuri. They're really these beautiful like stacked two little rings. One of them is a diamond, the other one is just a simple gold. And on the other hand, I put my other rings from Majuri. They are, one of them is like a, almost like a little mini beaded, and the other one is really simple. The hands just look like that. I love these ones. These are the rings that I wear almost every day, any day that I am wearing jewelry. And yeah, I think just shoes, jacket, handbag, and I'm out the door. I don't know if they're going to allow filming in there just because it feels like a strict place. So, I mean, but you know, I always do a little sneaky sneak to show you guys the stuff, you know, even if I'm not supposed to. So, yes, I think I shall try. But I just want to say now, just in case, you know, we don't see each other until the morning. But, yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Good morning. So it is Saturday morning now. I'm here in my apartment again. It is so freezing cold outside. It is technically 19 degrees, but it says that it feels like, yeah, it says that it is technically 19 degrees, but it feels like 8 degrees, which is very cold. So I'm trying to avoid going outside as much as possible and just trying to be warm by wearing some warm sweaters and cozy sweaters. This is the mock neck from And Other Stories that I wear with pretty much everything. It's just like a cropped sweater and I love it. And then these pants actually I just got, so let me show you in the mirror. So these are from Reese and they are super comfortable. They're this very light pink, a little bit of a crop, kind of just drawstring pants. These are great for just, you know, the kind of like elevated loungewear look when you're at home. I saw these on another YouTuber and she totally influenced me and I bought them. I think it was the Josie LDN. So yeah, so I got them and they, whoops, ignore, I need to put my clothes away. That was the aftermath of picking out an outfit last night. But yeah, I got these and I really like them. So I kind of feel like for a day like today where I'm pretty much not going to be going outside at all, except to go over to Lyle's maybe later. It's nice just like when you're sitting on the couch to have some movableness and they're good quality material as well. So I will link both of these. I feel like this is a cute little like winter elevated loungewear outfit where you're not wearing sweatpants. Like these are obviously almost have like this seam that makes them look a little bit more tailored, but you're comfy. Maybe, I wonder if I open this up as well. But yeah, as you can see, it is a beautiful sunny morning outside and just kind of trying to figure out what to do today. Right, so last night, I feel like I need to follow up about what happened last night. So basically, it was fun. I'm so sad I didn't get to take any videos, but it was 100% not the type of place where you should take a video. You know, it's very kind of like members only and very kind of like private. And I just felt like sometimes, you know, when you're in a moment, you're like, I cannot whip out my camera right now. Like, it would be totally inappropriate. Yeah, so I couldn't. But yeah, it was a cool place. It was really nice. It was multiple floors. It was basically an entire building. So we had dinner and then went up and we had drinks afterwards in this room, which was just so beautiful. The whole place was really beautiful inside. It was like this dark wood and like all intricate patterns with like paintings on the ceiling and chandeliers, and the room that we had drinks in had this huge giant fireplace, probably the size of this wall, and it was cozy. And we also, oh yeah, in between dinner and drinks we went to the billiards room, which is where they had a bunch of pool tables, and there was a lot of people playing pool in there. we all played, and I didn't do very well. I did get one ball in, so that was good. But other than that, yes. Yeah, so I guess it was overall cool. It's kind of crazy to think that things like that exist in New York. And to me, it felt very Gossip Girl. Like, it felt like, not the new Gossip Girl, the original Gossip Girl with Serena and Blair and Dan and Nate and Chuck. I feel like Chuck and Blair and Serena and Nate definitely would have gone to a place like this. Apparently there's a lot of clubs like this. Like there was one that I had been to with Lyle, like the first year that we were dating for like his college. And then there's, I guess like the best one is the Yale club, and that one's supposed to be really good, but obviously you have to like know somebody that went to Yale that is a member of the club. So it's one of those things where you just have to know somebody that's a member. To be completely honest, I did feel a little bit like, am I supposed to be here? Like a little bit out of place, but all in all, it was a good experience. So yeah, there was that. So something different. And then today I'm just figuring out what to do. I'm gonna FaceTime Lyle and see what the plan is. All right, oh my goodness. So I was just sitting here and I was looking at my DMs on Instagram, and Erica Sett messaged me and she said, did you see that Zara dropped a collection with the New York City Ballet? And I was like, what? No, not yet. And so I'm looking at it. I mean, come on, like Zara and ballet together and New York City. That is like, that is like favorite things. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's cool. It's a little like the photographs, like the imagery, the more like editorial imagery that they did is a little bit dark and kind of very Black Swan-y. But some of these pieces, I'm like, this is cool. So clearly this is limited edition, and I feel like when they drop stuff like this, it's like, since it's limited edition, it's like you gotta get it or else it's gonna be sold out. I like the price range on this too, how it's like the sweater is still $49.99, not like $200 just because it's a limited edition collection, you know? Alright, I'm gonna buy some stuff. Alright. Oh my gosh, I'm about to add so much stuff to my cart. I'm so excited now. See what I mean by it's like kind of dark and a little bit scary, like just a little Black Swan-y, I would say. A little bit Black Swan-y. Like that's very, yeah. That's kind of cool though. I like that. I think, okay, so you can actually click on these. I'm curious if you can get like this dress or something. You can. This is 119. I wish that they had like more images of it, like someone on a model, because this just looks like a big poof ball, so it's kind of hard to tell. But anyways. It's Sunday morning now, so I think where I left off yesterday was I was on the couch ordering my ZARA New York City Ballet collection order. So I ordered that, and then Lyle came over and we hung out for a little bit, and then we met up with his mom. So his mom and her friend were just shopping around in SoHo because his mom just bought a house in Florida. So she has this exciting new home to decorate, and so she was furniture shopping. So since she was in the area, we met up with her for lunch, and we went to Mercer Kitchen, which actually is a place that I keep walking by and I'm like, why don't I go here? And it was actually super busy and really like a cool crowd. So it's right on Mercer Street, so it's like Mercer and Prince. So if you are like, say, have a day shopping in Soho, it's a good place to just stop and eat for lunch, because really there aren't a ton of restaurants in the Soho area. I mean, there are for sure. Like I could, if you wanted a list, I could make a list. I feel like actually I should make like a shared Google Doc and like share it with you guys of like all of my recommendations for like restaurants and shops and stuff in the neighborhood. So let me know if you guys would like that. And then afterwards we went back to Lyle's apartment. We made lemon squares. I just wanted to bake something because it's so cold outside that you really don't want to be spending your whole day like walking around outside. So I was like, that'd be a cozy thing to do inside on a winter's day, is just bake something together. And so he wanted to make lemon squares, so I was like, sure, I love lemon squares. So we made them and they actually turned out pretty good. And then really we just stayed in, we ordered food for dinner, and we watched Netflix and Hulu and Saturday Night Live. And that was our fun Saturday night. And then now it is this morning, so I was thinking about what is my to-do list today, because I want to make the most out of my Sunday. And I use this app called Wunderlist. Well, no, it used to be called Wunderlist, but now it's Microsoft To Do. And I have a list for everything because I just love lists. And I have a list that is like to do today. And so I was working on this morning. And so I have to, of course, edit my Monday vlog. So this vlog right now, I'll have to edit this at some point today and put it up tomorrow. I have to do my hand washing. So I have a big pile to the left of my couch of clothes, and I have been trying to dwindle down that pile. It's a pile of 3 different things to donate, close to donate / sell, which I think most of them I'm just going to donate because I don't know if anyone would buy those. Clothes to hand wash, so that's the thing I've been procrastinating, is hand washing, and then clothes that need to be dry cleaned. And I think part of the reason why I've been procrastinating the dry cleaning is because dry cleaning is so expensive. And so I decided, like, I'm just going to start bringing 2 things a week, and then 2 things a week, and 2 things a week, and then eventually the pile will be gone. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to try to do my hand washing today. I have to do my French homework, so I don't know if I mentioned that I started taking French classes again, but I'm taking them again. I'm on level 1 now, so now I'm past the just level 0, which was only pronunciation, and now I'm starting to learn vocabulary and grammar. So that'll be exciting, but I do have homework for class tomorrow, so I'm going to do that. And then I have grocery shopping, of course. Always got to do that Sunday grocery shop. I want to go to ZARA today, and I'm going to bring you guys with me on all these things. I'm going to go to ZARA today to check and see if they have anything else in the New York City Ballet collection in store, because there were some things online that when I clicked on them, they just didn't really lead to a page, and so I didn't know if that was because maybe they were sold out online. So I'm going to go to the store here in Soho and just see if they have anything maybe that wasn't online, so I can, you know, do this full collection, because I'm very, very excited about it. And then I need to film my Thursday video. I don't know if I'm going to have time to film my Thursday video today, or if I'm going to have to do it like waking up early before work this week. Because the thing in the winter time is the sunlight is a very short window. So it's 12 p.m. right now. So it's like noon right now. And so I'm like, I really only have 4 more hours of sunlight and a lot of stuff to do. Oh, I got 2 Amazon orders. Let me check those out. So I got a cutting board. Amazon cutting board. I don't know. This was like nothing fancy. It's not like a booze block or anything like that. I'm not in that point in my life yet where I'm actually investing in any, you know, nice kitchen stuff. But I did need a new cutting board, because the cutting board that I've had for 5 years, no, longer than that. So if anyone doesn't know, because sometimes I'll like be talking to people. people that I've met in person who watch my YouTube channel, sometimes like I'll randomly be like, oh yeah, and I lived in Brooklyn for 5 years before I moved to Manhattan, and they're like, what? So yeah, I've actually have lived in New York City since 2015, so it's been almost 7 years now. So yeah, I just have lived in different apartments. I didn't start doing YouTube until you know, a couple years into that. So yeah, I do know a lot about the city. I've lived here for a long time. And my boyfriend is basically a native New Yorker. His parents live in Manhattan, but he technically grew up on Long Island, but he came into Manhattan on the weekends. Anyways, I don't need to give his story, but yeah, so he knows a lot about the city. So I just need to tell you that because sometimes I feel like it's just good to like let people know what your credibility is to even be talking about the city. Because sometimes when people like move to the city and they've been here for like less than a year and they start giving recommendations, I'm like, how much do you really know? You know, so I just need to tell you guys that I know stuff and I am qualified. But anyways, okay, I don't know how I got on that, but yes, cutting board. I've had my old cutting board. I'm very scatterbrained today, I don't know why. I've had my old cutting board since I lived in my second apartment in Brooklyn, so I needed a new one. So I got this one, Amazon Basics. What I like about it is the fact that it has this around the edge, and I thought that I didn't need that until I read the description and it said that this was to catch juice. And I'm like, oh, that's the problem with my current one, is I don't have that rim around the edge to catch the juice. So say you're cutting a fruit or just anything that's a little bit more juicy, that way you don't make a mess and get your countertop sticky. And this is a drying rack. So my current clothes drying rack is wooden. I've had it since my freshman year of college, so since 2011, and it's one of those ones it's made of wood and the wood isn't glued in on either side, so when you move it, if you like just move it the wrong way, the whole thing will like collapse. So I was like, I need a new one, and since I've had both of those things for years and years, I was like, it's fine if it's time to replace. So this one is also from Amazon. It is a white one. It's just clearly made out of metal and a lot more sturdy. Yay. So guess it's time to throw the old ones out. Sad day, but we had a good number of years together. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, I could just stand up. Aha. Yay. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm happy about this. All right, time to tackle the day.
Turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh.
going grocery shopping now. I'm heading to Whole Foods. Although I love Trader Joe's, I love it so much, I just don't feel like walking all the way there, and it's cold, and I'm just being lazy. I know it's so bad, but Whole Foods is, you know, a little bit closer. It's only a couple blocks, and when you're carrying a lot and it's cold, yeah, so I'm just gonna go there now, and I'm gonna pick up my groceries for the week. After I was at ZARA and stuff, I went back to my apartment and just quickly made a list on my little app, and yeah, now I'm just gonna pick up some yummy produce and food for the week. Alright, back from Whole Foods, and I'm gonna do a grocery haul, of course. The very first thing that I have here is Ezekiel bread, because this is just a healthy sprouted grain bread. It's got wheat, barley, beans, lentils, spelt, millet. It's got a lot in there, so as far as breads go, it's pretty healthy. And I kind of thought that maybe this week I would make some sandwiches, because I got some sprouts and I got some sharp cheddar cheese, and there's just this sandwich that my mom told me about once, and like with sprouts, and when I was making them I really liked it, and for some reason I had this craving to eat one of those sandwiches, so I got the ingredients for that. So Ezekiel bread, it doesn't have to be Ezekiel bread, but that's just the bread that I got, sprouts and cheddar cheese. I got 2 sweet potatoes because I figured for dinner, you know, any nights I could just do a quick sweet potato in the oven, and they are pretty healthy for you. This is actually for me for tonight. This is a butternut squash soup. This was made like Whole Foods, you know, in their kind of kitchen, made it, and it sounded pretty good. I think I've actually gotten this from them before, and it is soup season given that it is so cold, and it's the type of night where tonight I don't really feel like cooking, so I figured an already made soup, I could just heat that up at the microwave and just eat that quickly. I got some yogurt, and I did get the full fat yogurt. This is 5% because I was reading about like French food habits and nutrition, and they were saying that that it's very American to eat things that are so like low fat this, low fat that if you're gonna eat it, just eat it with the full fat. And apparently full fat things like yogurt, milk, ice cream are actually healthier for you than the low fat is. I don't exactly know why, and also I'm not someone who's an expert in that area at all, so but that's just what I heard. So, and it tastes better, so I'm like, okay, that's a little fact I can get on. So yeah, I got that. I also got some rice cakes. These are organic brown rice cakes, salt-free, because rice cakes are such an easy, simple, healthier snack, because it's really, when you think about it, you're only eating like this much, like this much rice. It's just puffed up. And yeah, so I think I was just gonna eat this with some, I also got peanut butter. So just a little rice cake with some peanut butter on it, maybe drizzle some honey, maybe put some pumpkin seeds or something on it, or whatever nuts you like. And yeah, that's just an easy kind of go-to snack when you get hungry in between meals, which I do a lot. For some fresh fruit this week, because I like to eat fresh fruit for breakfast, I got some cherries, because apparently cherries are in season right now. So got some cherries. I also got 2 pears. One is hopefully a little bit more ripe than the other one, although they're both not really that ripe. But I love pears, and pears are supposed to be in season more in like the winter time. So I got some pears. And then I got some extra virgin olive oil for no other reason other than the fact that I was out of olive oil, and I use olive oil for a lot of different things. It's a pantry staple, of course. So yeah, I got some extra virgin olive oil. I got 1 avocado. Usually I get 2 avocados because I split it in half and I have 1/2 in my salad each day of the work week, so that's about 4. But I have an avocado from last week still in the fridge that's still okay to eat, so I only needed 1 this week, so I got an avocado. I got a shallot because shallots actually can add a lot of nice flavor, and I like to blend them up in my homemade salad dressings. So I'm gonna have a shallot. And then I got a lemon because lemons also I use for a lot of things, but really mainly I like to squeeze some lemon into my salads that I eat during lunch during the work week. I got some organic yellow frozen corn just because this is just good to keep in the freezer for like any random night time, anything. And then I think the last thing is some almond milk. I like to get the unsweetened original. This one is from Almond Breeze. It's a pretty big one just because I'm out of almond milk and I tend to use it for a lot of different things, and it does last a long time in the fridge. So yep, that is it for my little grocery haul for this week. Now I'm going to heat up my soup and have a little quick dinner. Alright, so it is Sunday evening now and work is tomorrow, it being Monday, of course. But before I go, I wanted to mention one thing as I was editing this vlog that I realized I forgot to mention, which is that when I went into the store to look for the ZARA New York City Ballet collaboration, I found out that it's actually online only. So they don't sell it in stores. They did have a little display though in the ZARA, which I showed in the clip. When you first walk in, they showed like one of the dresses, they had the little ballet flat shoes, another dress, and then like one of the sweaters and the like bodysuit thing. So that was cool. So I'm excited to actually get the order in, and when it does, of course, I will show you guys. I'm kind of like, when I was editing this vlog, I kind of was like, I feel like, I don't know if you guys feel this way, I feel like in today's vlog I did more of like telling you what I was doing rather than actually showing you. So hopefully in next week's vlog I will remember that and try to do more like showing you actually, you know, when I'm leaving my apartment, like the places that I'm going. It's just like, I don't know, sometimes in the winter time it's almost like, I feel like I almost hibernate a little bit in the winter time where I just have less interesting moments that I'm not vlogging. Yeah, I don't know, sometimes in the winter time it just is like I'm just bunkering in at home and, you know, not too much is going on. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the vlog anyways. And of course, if you did, as always, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out the Fashion Squirrel over on Instagram, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.